newspapers, and first I was very interested in the American midterm elections. You know that the Americans' presidency takes 4 years, and they have a very important election at the second year of at the end of the second year of the presidency, and it's very important because people will say a yes to Mr. Obama or a big no, and actually they give him a big no. Yes, and they say they were very disappointed by his action, his economical action. Well, it was not exactly his fault, but he made promise he couldn't keep. So couldn't keep. So there is a party, not like the usual parties, like the Democrats or the Republicans. It's a kind of nebulous people who are against every kind of things that Mr. Obama is trying to present. Yeah. Anyway, they don't like the way he is trying to present his health care, and well, it was about the taxes he's trying to bring. Well, taxes, I think, in my opinion, is the most important thing. So I tried to explain what was the Tea Party, who are the people who are inside this Tea Party, what Tea Party means. Do you know what's a Tea Party? No. Tea Party? No, okay. You will see it. You will see it in next time. Well, anyway, that was my first job. And then my first paper. And then I talk about something about health. And it was about how to live longer. Well, it was interesting. It was a bit hard, a bit technical. But there are a few paths that scientists are studying, and maybe that will lead us to a longer life. It depends of gender, it depends how we live, how we eat, how our DNA is, well, things like that. And, the third paper is about something very personal. It was about my travel in Southern California and a little bit of Nevada. That's what and I tried to explain, to describe my travel day by day. 10 days, and they were very full of absolutely, not exactly adventures, but landscapes and mountains and deserts, and they were absolutely beautiful. I can understand why people love United States, because the country is absolutely splendid. But I also had thought about how American people lived. And sometimes I felt uncomfortable about it.
We'll learn okay. Thank you so much. Yeah. So if you can see yourself, that's a good thing. That means that.
See myself?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Okay.
I try not to see myself.
Yeah, make sure you can see yourself.
Oh, great.
Okay.
So, at first the project was meant to be a newspaper, and I thought that having a fashion section in the newspaper would be great. since I mean it would be kind of perfect, and so I wrote about the tendency of this fall winter 2010-2011, and so I'm going to talk about this.
Okay. No,
I
I mean,
have
yeah, you just want to
details,
give just a that's it, just
That's
a brief
it.
summation. And do you feel like there's anything else you'd like to add to that?
The second article, I mean. And I wrote about the hotel. And I thought it would be a great thing to add for the project because it's something kind of weird to have a 6 stars or 7 stars. 7 stars hotel, the only one, and it's in an Arabic country. I mean, yeah, it was in America or in UK, so that's all.
Okay.
That's good.
Thank you, Danielle. Okay. I was picking you at random, so I hope you're ready.
Okay.
You can see yourself.
Okay, I'm going to speak about two topics. The first one is related to culture, and the second one is related to technology. Let's begin with the first one. The first one, you know, that culture is representing the
wisdom?
no.
The mentality of people?
Yes, the mentality of people.
The
Yes,
tradition.
and refers to the way of living and beliefs and ideas of people. So I have chosen marriages or wedding ceremonies, and I explain many procedures that are followed before, during, and after the feast. So we can notice that the Moroccan marriage is not easy, because it demands firstly the dowry and after the agreement of the both parents' families. Yes, and the caterer should bring a caterer and the orchestra, and after you travel to pass the honeymoon or something like this. And for the second one is related to technology. TV, because it's an innovation that has shrunk the world on a finger types. So I'm going to speak about firstly the advantages and after the drawbacks. That's all.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I mean, I don't want this behind your head.
Grouchy.
Well, I
Maybe
mean, you know,
that's
people are
not
trying
cheap.
to trying to talk, you know, it's just kind of distracting. Omar, please.
First, I shared
You can see yourself?
no. I shared with Mehdi the same topic, the first topic, that is about culture, and I wrote about Moroccan culture, especially I focused on Imilchil, weddings in Imilchil that takes weird aspects. Maybe if you think that Moroccan women have reached the most rights they can do, but I'm afraid it's not, because in Imilchil you can see that women are just treated like goods, and men go there and they can buy and sell women, and we have the story of this maybe this countryside, or at least it's a market. The story of that is first it's located between two lakes, that is Tisli and Tislit, and the story of
Just brief
Yes.
ideas, yeah.
and the story of those two lakes is that Tisli and Islit were two lovers, but their parents that come from different tribes, and these tribes have many conflicts. So their parents didn't agree on their weddings. So they go to the two lakes and they start crying till their tears fill all the lake. and then maybe it's a superstition, but people there still think like this way.
When we're going to learn more about this
Yes,
tomorrow. Yeah.
and also, and I added also a video to make the image
Fantastic.
much more clearer.
Excellent. Thank you, Omar.
You have another article,
Yes.
yes, you have another article about how to live outside the Earth.
The
Did you forget it?
Okay,
Yes,
just-
I wrote
Okay.
also. I talked about
just give us a
something
brief idea about
that
this.
is not realistic, but we can realize it in the maybe the nearest future. It's living outside the Earth, since we have many problems in our Earth. That is especially the pollution. So maybe I think that living outside the Earth will be something challenging for all the humanity.
Inshallah. Fantastic. I look forward to hearing that. Yeah. That's, well, it's space migration.
So to have a variety of topics in the newspaper project, I choose to talk about two different fields. The first one is about technology and the recent news and trends that technology has. I presented 3 inventions. The first one is the nomadic USB charger, which is an incredible apparatus and which can be which is considered as a trump to play when your battery go dead. And the second gadget is the self-maker bed, which is really an interesting apparatus that everybody should get, because everybody can't support our mothers shouting at us and telling us to make our bed, so it will be easier and it will facilitate our life generally. And then I talked about the revolutionary gadget that is the iPhone, and that has some fantastic features that we can use every day, everywhere we are, and which can be really useful. And then for the second topic, I choose to talk about some latest movies that I enjoyed watching, and I think that you'll enjoy watching them too. And then I talked about the summary of each of these films. There are 3 films. The first one is Night and Day. Then I talked about The Last Song, and finally the Percy Jackson.
Okay.
So that's all.
Thank you so much.
My presentation is about the theory of multiple intelligence. In the introduction, I gave three definitions of intelligence, the IQ, and the theory of multiple intelligence. Then I will speak about this theory, which was developed in 1983 by Howard Gardner, who is a professor educator in Harvard University. Howard Gardner proposed the 8 intelligence, which are spatial intelligence, or spatial intelligence, and body kinesthetic intelligence, or body smart, musical intelligence, or music smart, interpersonal intelligence, or people smart, interpersonal intelligence, and musical intelligence, and naturalist intelligence, and what else?
Well,
Logical
We'll see that tomorrow.
we understand that it'll all go under multiple intelligences, and
Yes.
you're going to talk a lot about this.
And then Howard Gardner proposed those intelligence to create a new way to help children to learn and adults to choose their careers.
Good.
Excellent.
She has a very good video.
Yes.
The one she had. She was very good.
It's gonna be
So
exciting.
for the
I'm really
newspaper project, I wrote 2 articles. The first one is about the Fez Race, which was an event on October 3rd. There was 200 teenagers from high schools, from different high schools, who went to the
Oh, yeah.
Fez Girl, and they tried to stop the
Space
time
station.
space station for 5 minutes. So you will see about it tomorrow. And the second article is about the copter hat. It's a gadget which was inspired by the Captain Gadget film. All know about the copter hat.
Yeah.
Just by a word you can fly all over the yeah.
Go better.
And the third one is a kind of entertainment for the newspaper project. It's a love letter which you have to guess the code. So
Okay, fantastic. Excellent. Thank you.
Okay. For keep quiet. For the final project, which is a newspaper, I focused on sports section. The first article was about the transfer of the famous football player Cristiano Ronaldo from Manchester United in England to Madrid in Spain. It was the most expensive transfer in the history of this profession, just before Zidane and Kaká. All these transfers was made by Real Madrid. And the second article was about the golden boy, Badr Hari. He's Moroccan. He's a K1 champion. He began his career in Amsterdam, in Holland, and now he's the world heavyweight champion in the United States.
Very cool. Okay, look forward to hearing that.
Well, for the newspaper project, I've chosen 2 topics. The first one is about Muslim heritage, and it is related to the golden age, the medieval age of the Muslims. I focused on some philosophers like Ibn Rushd, Ibn Khaldun, Ibn Sina, who were polymaths, and they excelled in so many fields like medicine, astronomy, and mathematics and sciences as whole. And I also, without forgetting the Muslim philosophy's obligation to the Greek philosophy, because thanks to it and thanks to translating it, Muslims could emanate from this vestige. So this is about the first topic. My second topic is about music, because so many people think that music is just a means of entertainment, which is not only a means to entertain people, but it has also so many advantages. Some of which are removing stress. For example, if you are stressed about something, you can listen to music, and then you can feel at ease, and you can feel a bit relaxed. If you suffer from depression, if you suffer from any kind of travel, you can listen to music, and I focused on the therapeutic advantage of music and how it can help people who are ill mentally or who have mental diseases, and this is a new method which is tackled by well, it is not new, but it is nowadays focused on by doctors who are concerned with these people who have mental diseases. So this is
Excellent.
my second topic.
Excellent. Wow.
Okay.
I wrote two articles. The first one is it's talking about my own experience as a young woman or a young female leader. So I will not give you all the details that you can read the article. And I talked about women in Morocco meeting challenges. I wrote about women and politics, women and economics, and the traditions, and with women and the culture. You should read that article because with that you will have an idea about what's happening in Morocco and be familiar with what women are doing here. After that, Asma asked me to put my commercial in the final project. I put something about a Sudoku. Who knows Sudoku?
Yes.
It's a funny thing. And intelligence. You can improve your intelligence. And I'm designing the final project. I had the idea to not to have the ordinary newspaper. So I thought that it will be a new thing if we project it just here in our class.